Sir.
We back one more again.
I think we back one more again, man. I think we live. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get it going. No laces. What that?
What's happening, fellas?
What up?
Man, boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly
Popping Trump.
I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through.
Four foes and I'm tipping.
Yeah.
Watch the trunk crack. Let me sit sideways, CB running back.
Yeah.
Maybe AP, maybe AD.
I ain't even tripping cause we some athletes.
Listen with Smitty. In the summertime, he get pissed if we don't make our time. But we gon' get it.
Yeah.
Cause we gotta finish. Nebraska horn hustlers, man, we diminish. Little.
That boy almost fell off, man.
I ain't even tripping, I ain't never double triple. Cause I'm a player from the Himalaya. Let me sit sideways, man. Maybe back door.
Yeah.
Maybe fall off.
You know.
Sipping codeine
Cause I gotta kill a cough.
You know.
Let me sit sideways in the big Benz. Oh, you boys, they my brothers, they my friends.
Yeah.
I let Coach Sumlin.
Yeah.
I let the stoops.
Yeah.
Let me sit sideways in the two-door coupe.
know.
Cause I'm sitting clean. Foes on the lean. Look at my pants, got a sag in my jeans. Let me sit sideways cause I'm steady coming. PT throwing that ball, let it
Man,
coming.
it's
I'ma gon' catch it. I'ma gon' wretch it. Man, I'm sitting sideways, boy, shoulder naked today.
Man, hold up, baby.
We already
Well, I
know.
bet you that vein was popping out his neck by the end of that.
Our fan base out there. I'm talking to our recruits out there. I'm talking to our players' parents out there. There's not one guy, one person
Not
in the
one.
history of this program that's bigger than the program.
Not Nan Noah.
Switzer, myself, or Lincoln Riley. And what I told the players is they are the program.
They the program.
Players
They didn't
throughout
turn up
these
the organs
decades,
in the background.
they are not us as a
30 Morgan's
I'm
up.
in the hall, getting in the Hall of Fame because of them. The
That's a
players,
belt.
the coaches around them, all of that. But those players are the ones who are OU football.
Tell him, Bobby.
They'll stick together. They stick together. They'll continue to be OU football, championship football, the way we're used to playing it.
Well,
Let's go.
That don't get you fired up. I don't know what will.
going outside get slapped in the face by that negative 4 weeks.
That'll do it.
That is social temperature right there.
Yo, No Laces Show. We right back. It's your boy Antonio with my boy Sean Marcus, as you already heard. We in here, man. What's going down, fellas?
What's the dang deal?
I'm shaking.
Man, try to stay warm on this chill Will Wednesday, man.
Ooh, my goodness. What was the high for today? 12?
Yes.
Well,
With a
it's
wind chill of -4.
claiming it's 16 on my watch right now. I don't believe it.
Man, they say it's 3 on my TV. Well, no, it says 15 on the TV right now. Yeah.
They said it was a high of 19. I don't remember. 19.
Yeah, it might have been at 7:30 this morning.
Yeah, I missed that one. Somebody, please. Yes. Anyway, man, hey, OU football, not a lot going on. Drop period right now. We just coming in, checking in, weekly report, talking about what's happening, what's not happening, what's the goings on. You know what I mean? For the fans, by the fans, it's us. And we got my boy, Jaden Hazelwood.
Mr. Hazelwood.
You know, he had a little message for the fans. You know, he had something to say, something he wanted to get off his chest, I guess. Maybe he's been getting harassed by the fans. You know, hey, I know how we do it. I know how we do it.
Hey,
We
you
will
just
co-
heard Coach Stoops say you are the program. I told the guys,
Told the guy.
not one coach around here.
All right. Listen, so
I tried.
oh, all right. So we got. But anyway, my boy Jay, y'all know Jay, one of the players that I rock with a lot. You know what I mean? I thought he was really talented football player coming out of high school. 5-star, all of that. Somehow, our 5 stars never 5-star at OU. I
The
just
5-stars don't be 5-star.
the receiving 5-star, they just never 5-star
It
quite right.
it never happens.
Mm-mm.
They get
Never happened.
handsy, so to speak.
So to speak, if you believe, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's like Jaden I had trajectory was a lot higher, but he got injured and came back to me. Felt like he lost about a half a step. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Maybe he wasn't fully recovered. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he come back and ball hard at Arkansas, which is where he transferred. And
Ball so hard.
But anyway, what he said was, for those who don't know, he said, I never understood how OU fans called me soft when I literally joined the hardest conference in football. Laugh out loud. And the toughest side, to be honest. Hashtag SEC, sorry, not sorry. He said on his Twitter. So that's what he had to say, man.
Say, man, I'm not going to listen. I ain't too upset at him, but as an OU fan talking to the rest of the fans, we kind of deserve. We can't be upset at none of these players for throwing shots at the school. And by the way, we treated some of our own while they was actual active students on the field. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we out here booing our starting quarterback and whatnot, asking for the backup, you can't get mad that the kid leaves, transfers somewhere else, and then got something to say. Because we didn't necessarily treat our kids the best.
So he's gonna bring up old stuff, man.
I'm just thinking all the way about it.
Nah, that's true. That's factual. That was not the brightest moment in OU fan history, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I booed the kid, man. I mean, it was what it was at the moment. In the moment, I kind of understood the frustration, but if I recall, I woke up the next day like, man, we shouldn't have did the kid like that.
No, it was terrible, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's like, man, they should have booed him out there.
Although that doesn't directly affect Mr. Hazelwood, but I mean, still, he was on the field while that was going on. And how do you feel as a player out there and your teammate is getting booed? Are you sitting back thinking like, damn, just wait on me to mess up? I know they can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's your quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, listen, much as talented as he is, what up, big HED? I see you in the chat. He said, what's up, fellas? As talented as he is, let's keep it in perspective. He only had 39 catches, 399 yards with I think a career high of 6 touchdowns. So
was that on the season? What's his career numbers at? Do we have his career numbers up?
But I'm just saying
that's
not like
the in one game.
Right, that's not the greatest of seasons.
Right.
I mean, greatest of seasons. Like
real talk. I mean, we just be real.
But then to defend him, like we saw the
he only got 7
touchdowns.
Happened. Bro, he's only had 1 other touchdown in his career, and that was in 2019.
So I mean, he just need a fresh start, man. So don't be mad at him. Like you just need a fresh start. Charleston Rambo,
fresh start.
He went out to Miami and balled out.
He went hard out there.
I think he had 100 catches and 1,000 yards.
Yeah, I think if he didn't cross 1,000, I think he could have got it in the bowl game. I think is what it was.
Nah, I think he clearly went over a rack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he balled out. But
listen,
man.
But that don't mean. Listen, see, this is where you have to have a sharp eye and be a good recruiter. Do you think Charles Rambo is better than Jaden Hazelwood?
No.
But it's not always the best guy that produces.
No. I'm saying it, but it ain't always that either. It might be just situation. I mean, who they throwing the ball to in Miami other than Charleston Rambo, who came from OU? Like he came in like heralded, like oh my God, we got a receiver from OU. Like they felt like they got to steal, so they could throwing him the ball. Probably. I mean, I didn't watch Miami football like that, so I can't be 100% sure.
Since we talking about receivers and the best guy, man, I saw a meme earlier, and we're gonna get right back to OU football. But I did see a meme earlier that said Bench one, start one, cut one. Cooper Kupp, Debo Samuels, or Devontae Adams. Where y'all going?
Excuse me. Bench one, start one, cut one.
Yeah. You got to start Debo, don't you?
I'm just saying, you give me Debo, do it all Samuels. Hey, let me tell you something right there.
Yeah, I said you got to start him because he does do it all. You know what I'm saying? You got to bench Cooper Kupp and then cut Devontae, and that's hard. That's hard, bro.
I don't even know why you bring this up. I'm benching Devontae. I'm benching Cooper. No,
it's hard.
Listen, I'm going Debo Samuel and Cooper Kupp
and cut Devontae Adams, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Man.
I ain't no fucking 49er fan, so fuck Debo Samuel, even though I do told.
Yeah, man. I didn't mean to get off into the league,
or
but it just
Cooper Kupp. Debo, we'll bring you on the practice squad and we'll bring you up later when somebody get hurt.
Hey, listen, I'm saying right now. You can take them all you want to, but you put Debo in Cooper Kupp situation.
But see, that's where I was getting at. I didn't mean to get off into the league, but sometimes the best guy ain't the more productive guy.
That's not fair. Cooper Kupp.
All three of those guys are very talented.
Cooper Kupp is starting. I'm whatever, and I'm.
Cooper Kupp only reason because nobody has done in 20 years.
You know why? You know why I'm putting.
No, didn't Larry Fitzgerald do it?
No, you know I'm putting Devontae Adams on the bench.
Years, bro.
Listen, Devontae Adams goes to the bench because he gets the least amount of separation.
But he has the most actual receipt. Well, other than this year, he would have the most catches and receiving yards.
I'm just gonna tell you right. Okay, y'all. Let's get back to OU football, but let's take this conversation. Listen, let's take this conversation. Remember this. Let's see what Devontae Adams looks like without Aaron Rodgers throwing him them behind the shoulder passes ever so beautifully. Let's see what he look like then, because he's not getting no separation. Let's see what he look like then.
I've never been the biggest fan of Devontae.
I like Devontae Adams.
I don't mean to hate on him, but I just felt like the other receivers were better.
You right. Y'all are very right. But Devontae Adams has 120 catches, and the next person has 50.
Marcus, have you watched the Green Bay game?
Yes, they only throw it to him
every play.
And everybody knows it, and they double and triple team him is what I say.
But that's more Aaron Rodgers, though, to me. To me, it's more Aaron Rodgers. He's putting the ball in beautiful spots. Like, literally. And Devontae Adams is catching the ball. Yes, he is. But they put it in great spot. Anyway. There we go.
They're laced at this point.
Big HD said, I think the offense asked the wide receivers to sit down too much. It was rare to see deep routes or OU wide receivers catching the ball on the move. It was
man. Listen, when we did go deep, it was to Mario Williams for some reason. I don't understand it. No. The big receivers weren't going deep.
See, this is what we're talking about with my boy.
Everybody was going deep, man. That's why you could rush 3 and drop 8.
Yes.
And stop them.
How many times have we talked about this? But that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody's catching the ball on the run. Like my boy, number 19, and going to the house. 83 yards.
And then if you think about
it, Adams can't do that.
It's 8 people back there, man. It's at least 8 people in coverage.
What? Because they don't respect nothing because you're not doing nothing underneath.
Right. So, hey, man, listen. Like, they couldn't throw the ball to Stogner over the middle like that. Like, they was just hanging him out to dry every time. Like, it seemed like everything over the middle, they was getting blasted. Like everything. Hitches, crossing routes, all of it. They was getting hammered because they dropping 8, baby. And they couldn't settle down, and they wasn't respecting the play action.
No respect.
Bro.
Yeah, and the sad part is we've talked about this before, how we don't look so hot during the season and our guys go to the combine and show out. We continue to put guys in the pros. How much of that was to Lincoln and what was going on with him? Or was it were we that bad, talent-wise? And I'm not going to put that on the kids.
Man, I think one of the things is scheme-wise wasn't all of that, and then they just wasn't like Lincoln. kind of regressed a little bit as far as like I think on his offense because he has more responsibility because he's more of a head coach because he's a head coach. So he doesn't have as much time as to focus on calling plays and drawing up plays. So we wasn't seeing that innovative stuff that we were seeing when he was the offensive coordinator.
Right.
And then on defense, like I don't think the scheme was fitting the personnel. Like we was having a whole bunch of stunts with our guys that could just beat the guys flat off. Nick Benito,
that's one of the things that you
quarterback.
guys touched on this Saturday on the show that I didn't get a chance to make. Shout out to you fellas for holding that down too. Like y'all said, I was at the gym with the kiddo.
Word.
But yeah, man, I was kind of jumping up and down inside because I was like, man, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? When I was listening to Perry on,
Yeah.
it was like, man, I knew it. I could kind of feel that as you know what I'm saying. We played the game. We know what don't quite look right out there. You know what I mean? And what should be happening in certain situations. But I didn't quite expect him to, and he did it professional as he could without throwing his coach under the bus. He actually gave him a shout out, said he did what he was supposed to do for getting him prepared. He just didn't quite agree with the scheme.
So I mean,
it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Scheme was trash. We got someone actually.
Did we get Richard Coons in the chat? Say Hazelwood wasn't all that he was hyped up to be.
Did you get? Oh no, I didn't get it, but there you go, Richard Coons, my boy.
He also said I was disappointed. We got my screen just moved. I'm sorry.
He said I was disappointed in the fans for what they did to Rat on national TV. Yeah, man, that was embarrassing, man. It really was. Yeah. Like it was bad, you know. In the moment, like I said, in the moment, because it's on YouTube. So I can't front like in the moment. I didn't boo him or nothing like that. But after the show, I was just kind of like, he grown, he all right, he be all right. But you know what I'm saying? When I think about it, I'm like, nah, man, he's kind of. He's not even getting paid for this, right? Well, actually, he is now. But anyway, he's still young. So that was kind of rough to do him like that. And you don't want your other teammates to see that and stuff like that. And then Lincoln Riley got emotional about it. He had to leave and go to California.
Right.
Because he didn't want to go to SEC, you know. I feel bad, man. I'm sorry. Whatever. Moving on, we got that's an article that was saying
keep beating that dead horse.
Right. Hey, it's my guy Chip on Fanside put out an article about a week ago, said looking ahead to the Sooners defensive line in 2022. And it was notable because I was looking at it and I saw that we got, Jalen Redmond coming back. We got the Tulane transfer, Jeffrey Johnson. We got Reggie Grimes, Marcus Stripling still there. Ethan Downs will be his second season. Josh Ellison's been there for about 8 years. He's still there. Grayson Halton, he's coming in. Devontae Henry, R. Mason Thomas, Cedric Robinson, my boy Jonah from Hawaii transfer. I'm not gonna try to say his last name, but
Laulu.
Yeah, I'm good. Whatever you just said. So with that, like to me, definitely notably missing a lot of star power to me, other than Jalen Redmond. But I'm not saying these dudes suck or nothing like that. But we got a lot of guys that's gone. We got Isaiah Thomas is up out of here, Nick Benito up out of here. My main man Perrion Winfrey gone. How y'all feeling about that D line coming in the next year?
I'm gonna say they're gonna be all right simply because I have faith in BV and his recruiting and everything. Although he hadn't brought in everybody, you know what I'm saying. But I got a faith in not only BV and what he's doing, but in the strength and conditioning and what Smitty is gonna have our kids go through. I think that's gonna make up for other areas we may lack in. You know what I mean? I think we have always had the athleticism, but we weren't quite physical enough.
Hey, back up. My boy Big HUD said Redmond went pro, last minute decision. I missed that.
Really?
I don't know. That's what he just said in the season.
All right, man. I missed that.
Me too. I missed that. But if that's true, then damn.
That'd be tough.
That's although he's been hurt every year, but still, when he out there, he played good. So I would like to see him out there. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not saying you lying, my boy. I believe.
Damn, that one flew under the radar.
Right. We'll see though. I'm sure if that's true, it'll pop up here in a little minute. It'll pop up.
Wait. Nah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Me neither. I haven't seen anything, so I don't know.
I'm
'Cause, like,
Googling it right now. No
Why
disrespect.
he ain't going? Like, no disrespect to him, but like, he ain't going to the combine. Like, why you leaving early if you ain't get invited to the combine?
That's true.
And like, he would be guaranteedly get invited if he was to. You know what I'm saying? If he was eligible.
Maybe he thinking his pro day will get it done because don't they get the option of, you know what I'm saying? The pro day, they get to do that at the school.
Smitty got him out of there.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
You think you running from that Smitty work?
no, he's like, man, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna go to the league. I'm cool on this, man. I'd rather do this in league. I'm not doing this.
But from everything I hear, if you just go through 1 year of the Smitty workout, you gonna raise your draft stock, G. It's
What?
almost impossible not to.
You're a baller.
Mm-hmm.
Balling in the mix.
you know, Trent Williams and Smitty didn't get low.
Nope. But made him best player. He said it. I've heard him say it before that it made him what he is though. And they didn't get along at all.
Nah. Nah.
Isn't that generally how it happens though? The coach
Even
hate the
Smitty
most.
was I heard Smitty was talking crazy about him, like in the draft process, like
Yeah.
trying to down my boy Trent, man.
Really? It was that ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly.
Exactly. Ooh.
We just gonna leave it at that one.
Nas fans understand that.
Uh-oh.
But
It would be alive if it wasn't.
all right. There you go. All right.
But,
Just
hey,
like that.
But back to the D line, man. Like, if you go back and put on the tape and you put on the times when Marcus Stripling was in the game, hey man, he's a force when he's out there.
No, you're right. He
He
go
just
nice
got to
when he
get
out
some
there.
player
man.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, like, that may be the issue with some of the guys. They just finally finna get their chance. And it's some even younger guys. Arthur, I think it's Gilliam. And there's a couple more that I ain't saying, but like, it's gonna be some guys that's gonna step up, man. It always is. Like, so, I mean, it's OU, man. It's talent there, man. They just got to get their opportunity, and whoever
Right.
get their opportunity and take it and run with it.
Like I said last week, that room is packed numbers wise. Big HUD. We got the better defense. We got better defensive coaches than we had with the Grinch crew. My boy Richard Coons, my boy Black in the chat. He said, "What up? What's up, my guy? I see you." You know what I'm saying? We got a couple people in the chat, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you feel us, if you want to hear us, if you want to come back and chop it up with us. Go ahead and drop a comment in the comment box, man. You know, you might get it read because we like to read the comments because this is the show by the fans, for the fans, like we always do around this time.
Hey man, I want to say thank you to the fans also because since we put out that call, we are only 51 away from that 1,000 mark.
Right.
So let's get it. And I think we did talk about, and once we get to that 1,000, we got something special for y'all.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah.
We got a little something special for y'all. We gonna do with y'all. If y'all, I think it's been the most successful video on this channel, although it was a few years
True.
back. But we're gonna remake the top 10 running backs
Yeah, we got
along with the fans from No Laces.
Right. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna drop it in the comment box. But the top 10 running back video we did, that's about 6-7 years old. So it's kind of old now. Well, at least 5 years ago. What you think? I think it's like 2014 when we did it.
that was a few years back.
That was a long time ago before we even made it like a channel like this going live. So, you know, that's one of our most successful videos. A lot of people tend to argue on there and they still comment on it to this day. But we're gonna make another one live. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna get comments and we're gonna see what y'all think and let y'all vote. and let's see what y'all think about who should be the top 10 running backs in OU history. So go ahead and start thinking about that. You can go back to the list a long time ago. It's definitely going to be different. It will not be the same because a lot has changed since then, and a lot is still the same. So we have to see what's going on, man. And we'll get the top 10 going on and throw a couple honorable mentions in there.
That should be pretty fun. We
might have fun with that.
Probably have to do that in a 2-show setting, you think?
No, I might even. I think what I'm gonna do is, well, actually, we can talk about that later. But I might just post like a poll on the channel and let everybody vote on it, and
that'd be cool.
Come up with some kind of way to figure out, the top 10 from the community as well as along with what we think. But
we'll put that poll in all the groups and whatnot, and
yeah, let's let the OU fans decide who's the top 10 running backs in OU history.
I like it.
But once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will do that video for sure. So, man, let's get it ready. We have 5.
We did have some merch out there, but we kind of had we got some merch, but we trying to do something a little different, man.
Yeah, we working on it right now, and once we get it all up and running, we will definitely let y'all know, and we'll have something out there ready for the community so people can get merch if they want merch. And man, can't wait for that to happen too, because we got a couple things. Anyway, on the matter of fact, the show, when we do the show for the running back show, I'm gonna put a little merch on. You know what I mean? When we do the show. So I ain't even busted out yet. So be a good time.
There you go.
So hit that like and subscribe. Back to the show. What else we at though? We talking about the D-line or whatever the case?
Yeah.
What else happened? Oh, my guy, what's his name? Jeremy Bill, right?
Emmanuel,
my bad.
Yes,
Jeremy. Boy, Emmanuel got selected in USFL draft. He was the eighth pick in the 29th round by the Tampa Bay Bandits, yo.
The 29th round? How many teams?
But they filled out teams.
They got to fill out the whole team.
Yeah, they got to fill out the whole roster, so we can't take that like it's,
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize this was starting that soon. I don't know why I was thinking this was going to be like a couple years out type.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Wow, this came out of nowhere.
I mean, big ups for him to keep on living his dream, man, to keep on playing football, man, to keep living his dream, man. Big ups.
And this is supposed to be kind of like the G League, right?
I don't know.
Or is it going to be a separate league completely?
I think it's a separate league. But, you still, where you get scouted because, you still playing against decent competition.
Right.
Good competition because they all probably played in college. They all college D1 and, just all college.
Yeah, they're not going to be no slouches out there. That's for sure. Yeah. I guess it's an alternative to the CFL.
Yeah, because there's only a certain amount of Americans that can play, right?
In the CFL, yes. Yeah, it's only a certain amount that can be on the team.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's only you can only have about it's not a lot actually. It's what I don't want to say the wrong number, but my brother played up there and it was low.
Yeah, because
the number 8 pops in my head first, but I don't know if that's correct or not.
I know he's an Aggie and all, but that might be an interesting interview for us. We should get him on. So he can give us hell, and we can give it right now.
Yeah, we get that once we get to the SEC. We get him on. Once we bite in the same conference, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? We do it on Aggie Week. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to gig us. But yeah, we come with that merch. Like that work. But that's about it, man. Had to get it in for a second, just came down. Not a lot going on, like we said, but we're still trying to bring it to you every week at least. Try to drop a show in there. But we'll be back next week. if not sooner, especially if some news break. You know, there's always Boomer.
Always Boomer. Y'all keep running
Always.
it up for us, man. Like I said before, man, we really appreciate y'all, man.
49 away.
51.
Oh, 51.
Yeah. But I'm sure after tonight, with the fans we got, hell, tomorrow we might be 10 away.
You know,
Might get them all tonight.
nah, for real. Nah, go ahead and do that thing with the numbers and let's go, man. Boomer Suda, we out and we be back.